Hey, baby, come here. Where you going? Don't make me chase you. Come here, baby. I got something for you. Hey, everyone. Went outdoors. Me and Peyton are up at the cabin. We got here last night. Last week it was just Parker and I. This week it's Peyton and I. But before the rain, we're probably going to get out and bear bait again. The baits were hit all week again. If you saw last week's video, there was a lot of bears on there. My camera said it was at 20%. And then it had like low battery alert, which I don't know what happened. Last week the solar panel was unplugged because a bear was messing with it. So I don't know if that did something with the panel and it wasn't charging enough, or if there's too many leaves on the trees now where the sunlight's not getting through and not charging it fully. But anyways, I'm gonna put new batteries in the camera, pull the solar panel down, maybe bring it back home, recharge it, and put it back out tomorrow or something. But they are talking about rain tonight and tomorrow. It looks like it's gonna kind of rain today pretty soon, so we might get out there pretty quick here after Peyton finishes his Slurpee cereal. Ready? Just ran down to the gas station, got some milk. Peyton needed cereal. But I was just looking at the video from last week. I had a Facebook friend, Craig, message me that those two the big one with the broken leg and the big one that was earlier in the video are actually two different bears. We thought it was the same bear, but after looking at it, yeah, you can see the ear on the last bear with the broken leg is a perfectly round ear. And earlier in the week when we had the first big bear, his ear's all kind of messed up on the right side. So I think that is
that one last year too.
Maybe.
I thought we did.
Yeah. Maybe it's Elf and he grew.
Could be.
Elf's ear was all limpy like that. I don't know. I don't know if he would have grown that much in 1 year though. This one is quite a bit bigger than Elf was last year. But whatever. Could be. Who knows? But I think it's definitely was two different bears. So thanks for noticing that, Craig. Because I guess I didn't look at it that close. I just figured it's the same bear. But I haven't had as many pictures this week. But then again, when I pulled the chip last time, there was a lot more pictures than I'm getting fed to my camera. So we're going to probably pull the chip again, put it on the computer when we get back, and see what we got going on this week. I know there was a bunch of pictures that I fed through to my phone. So I'm sure there was something in there, maybe hopefully something decent, one of these big ones sticking around. But this time of year, June, bears are roaming around. The boars are all looking for females. Breeding season's upon us here. So they really put on the miles and travel around. So you get a big one, maybe one picture of it, and then he moves on. Because he's sniffing around looking for females, like all of us do. What do you got going on? Get some nice cookies. What are you digging out with that thing? Oh, that's a different way of doing it.
I'm trying to break it up.
Oh, okay. It's all cookies and chunk of chocolate. Look at this solid chunk. That'll do. Huh?
Cookies.
Alright, we made it to the bait. And mosquitoes are really, really bad. Really bad. They weren't that bad last week. 2 weeks before that, they were horrible. And now it must be because of all this rain, it goes in cycles, but I could barely stand it. I didn't put any spray on. But looks like they left this alone. I think it's starting to rain. But yeah, we're gonna keep this down as the base, like that, right?
Is that what you did?
Yeah, and I took the stump, like this. See, it's a nice flat. Fill it up, put that on, boom. There you go. Try one, see if they're, ooh, get that in there.
That's gonna go on top.
Just leave it in the bottom. So you gotta dig for it then. You wanna make it hard for them to get to. Yes, now put the other bucket in. A little cereal mixed in there. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Can you lift that lid? Parker can lift, don't hurt yourself. And they've been weight training right now for football season coming up. There you go. Work smarter. You want to see which side? The other side goes down.
This side?
No, the other side, so it's flat. So just suck your gut in. Use your core. There you go. Holy muscles. Put that one on for extra security.
Yeah, extra.
All right, we put new batteries in the camera itself. Takes 12 AA's, but they last quite a while, especially now when it's warmer out. They seem to last. But bought a couple of these solar panels last year, and they work really good. But I have noticed that if you don't have direct sunlight, if they're like they don't quite charge as much. And I wonder if that has something to do with it. Now that the trees, the canopy, see the trees up here? It's getting pretty thick, and this is kind of dark in here the way it is anyway. So if it's angled, you know, half the day, if it's sunny but it's not quite getting the sun rays, this might not charge as much. I had this at Princeton. I think I had it in a shadowy area, and it gradually just went dead because it wasn't getting charged enough. I have that problem, I think, in the winter too, with the shorter days and less sunlight. They get less of a charge. So hopefully that's the problem. Like I said, I got new batteries in the camera, so those will last a month or two this time of year when it's warmer out. But it's nice to have the solar panel. You don't have to worry about it. They say even if dead batteries are in the camera, that this will still keep it running because it runs off the battery in here. So we're going to take this back to the cabin and get a full charge on it. I'm going to position the tilt on the bracket up a little more to face a little hole here in the woods. Maybe it'll get more light throughout the day. So we're going to spray her down and get out of here because these bugs are bad. Alright, we're back at the cabin. Put the chip in the computer, which I forgot to pull, so I had to run back in. Literally run because it started to pour. Got a little wet. Peyton waited in the truck. Got the chip out. So now we're gonna just see what we got on here. Like I said, the battery I think was dead. I don't know if it took a picture when we went in. So I switched all that out. I got the solar panel charging. Let's see what the first video is here. Oh, what do you know? It's us, Parker and I. Huh?
Yeah.
Fixing the backstop. Fixing the camera. Next video is us again. Us again.
Again.
Us again.
Again.
Again. Should have maybe turned the camera off while we were it looks a little low. Maybe hopefully I fix it.
Raccoon.
That night a raccoon visits. Nice
Get them
raccoon.
Eventually we'll need to get them out of the way.
Yeah, get them out of the way. Another raccoon. Probably the same one.
Yeah.
Possum. And then we get
two big bear.
See, that's not a sow and a cub. That's
no. They're probably
that's a big one. So I think that's a separate bear. I've seen them before, where one's circling the other one. They're together, but it's definitely not a sow and a cub. No. Right?
Well, also right when they pull
that's
a stump over, all the food piles out the bottom.
And that's, I think Craig was right. This is the big one, but not the one that got hit the broken leg. It's giant. That is a really nice bear.
It's just sitting on the ground.
Huh? That's got to be a 300-pounder for sure. Oh, chasing him around.
That one looks.
And that one doesn't have a. Look at how he's prancing.
It's like a limping.
Stomping. That's not the one though with the ear. Well, maybe the ear's a little weird up. That one big one had his ear was kind of messed up. I can't believe this big one just walks around it and lets this one.
What is that?
But it's just a glare.
And at least the whole time they're in there, it's during the day.
Yeah, this is June 15th at, it's 8:30 in the morning. You see he just keeps wandering around. I can't believe it doesn't just push that other one off. And then we got a raccoon. Awesome. Two raccoons. Bear. It's 5 in the morning.
Looks like a decent one.
4:57 in the morning.
Ooh, that's probably
that's
that
4:58. Oh, those are the two, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that other one before, the clip before, was the smaller one. The smaller one.
And that's when the camera got messed up.
On the 16th. And in the afternoon.
Squirrel.
Rabbit.
Oh yeah, rabbit. Raccoon. Possum.
Possum and coon.
They're probably in there every night.
Yeah.
So far, all we're
There we
seeing,
got 2 in there again.
so far all we're seeing is raccoons, possums, and these 2 bears.
Well, there's 2 together, and then there's another one so far, a smaller one. No sound cubs this week. It's kind of weird how there was.
Rabbit.
That's a pretty small one. You know, like not even 100 pounds.
No.
But I don't think it's like a or a cub. Last year's cub.
Could be.
Little guy. Ooh, he's standing up, checking things out. Ooh, what's going on over here? Stretching.
He's probably licking the stuff on the tree.
They like to stand up and look. They can see better.
Yeah. They're always
There's
in there.
a little
everywhere.
guy again on 18th. There's probably no food left. I'm surprised this week so far there isn't quite as much activity. Like, where'd all the sow and cubs go? That's fine. They can move on. I'd rather have these
It's not
single
like we're gonna
bears.
shoot any of them.
Right. I'd rather save the bait for the big boys. This little guy keeps visiting, but he's licking trees and eating bark. He's not the smartest bear in the world.
No.
He's probably gonna get shot. Looks like a little thicker one.
A small but thick.
Maybe that's the same one. That must be it. And look at,
Us today.
yeah, so it kind of died. The last picture was
A bear.
the 19th. So today is the 21st. Unless nothing came in, I have it hard to believe that there wasn't a coon or possum or something. Right?
Yeah.
All right. We went through it. Not as much action this week, but I don't know if it's just from the camera, batteries being dead in the last couple of days. I don't think it took anything. But definitely, I like those. There's a couple nice ones.
At least basically all the bears are coming in during the day too.
Daylight pictures, yeah. The sow and cubs just didn't come in here this week. I don't know. Maybe other people starting baits. Maybe, who knows? Whatever. You try not to look too much into it, especially this time of year. We got months before the season starts, and we're gonna have multiple bears come in, different ones, and we'll probably have the same handful, like the same average little bears or whatever in there, that just kind of resident bears. But big ones are gonna come and go. I like the big one with the other decent one that are chumming around together. That's definitely a dandy. I don't see Mr. Broken Leg, which we haven't named yet, but I did get a bunch of suggestions. What was this? Boo Boo, that makes sense, right? Pooh Bear Peg Leg, huh? Skip, Gimpy, yeah. So there was a few other ones that but so if we'll wait and see if we see him again and name him, right? But if we got a consistent big one, we'll have to name that other one too. That's a nice one.
If anything, for Lane, I'd like to. He'd probably. If anything, I think he'd be shooting the big one.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna shoot that one.
Oh, like he'll be just that lucky, his first bear ever.
Oh, also for one thing, it's been in every day probably. Yeah, every day.
Yeah, I think that one's been there with us. So we'll see how it goes, and yeah, we'll maybe run a bait out there tomorrow. Hopefully it gets hit tonight. We'll rebait it maybe tomorrow or Sunday before we leave, and put the solar panel back onto it, and then we'll be back up next week this time, and we'll see what happens throughout the week. But for now, there's an update on our bear baits, huh? Now Peyton and I are gonna get to work. Raining outside, so we're gonna do some flooring in here. Fun.
No.
Oh yeah, we just got some new shirts, different material. Very, very soft, a blend, poly cotton blend, right? Yeah. Different logo on the front with the Went Outdoors next to it. Kind of nice, kind of like it. But appreciate everybody watching, and stay tuned for more. The summer should be fun. Get some good bear action videos, and it's all possible because we
went outdoors.
Yee!